Hey y'all, Azul Ryu from E4 here. So I've been hearing a lot of concerns about perfect fit sleeves and how people have been having a hard time sleeving them, de-sleeving them. They're concerned of injuring the card. They're concerned about them being too tight and not fitting properly. And I have to say, I've never had any issues with perfect fit sleeves rather. I've been using them for almost 5 years, about maybe a bit more, and I just figured I'd show you my way of sleeving them and de-sleeving them, so maybe you can be better informed and figure out how you can add perfect fit sleeves into your repertoire or your binders. The reason why I use perfect fit sleeves is I really like to use double sleeving for my binder collection, as you can see down here. I think it adds more protection. The Ultra Pro Fit sleeves that I use after using the Perfect Fit sleeves are a bit sturdier, so I'm able to hold the card without much concern, and I just think it adds a different layer. You might be sleeving these a different way. I like to sleeve my cards bottom to top. But this method works either way. Just turn the card upside down, or if you want, you can literally do this technique upside down. I'll show both ways. So the way that I sleeve cards is I take my perfect sleeve. It is upside down. I take the little nib here, and I just flex a little bit so I can see the inside. I put the corner in until I cover both sides. It really moves on that smoothly. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your two fingers from each finger or each hand, and then your thumb, and you're just going to gradually move that sleeve down. I'll show this a little bit quicker and from a higher angle. This is an awkward angle, so do bear with me. So once again, pop it in. And once again, I'm just using some pretty common Spanish Heart Gold and Soul Silver cards that I have just lying around. But you could do this anywhere. I would trust these with rare cards, common cards. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, that's as easy as that. It is quite snug, as you can see. There doesn't seem to be a lot of room, but it does touch the edge of each card. But the way to de-sleeve these is actually pretty easy. So what you want to do with the same method, all of this just requires your natural grip on your fingers. You're going to take your middle finger and your thumb, and then use the top, your pointer finger, to gently just push it down. That's it. And as you can see, there's already a gap. You can grab the edge of the card and just slide it out easy. Once again, pop it down. You're not injuring the card. You're not really even doing too much damage to the sleeves, but I wouldn't recommend reusing used sleeves unless you're really just using it for commons and stuff. But yeah, that's as easy as it is. If you want, this is the opposite technique. You're just kind of using the de-sleeving technique. You're using your thumb and your middle finger, and then just slowly bringing that card in. And you're not doing any damage to the card. You're not injuring the card. You're using actually very little pressure. These slide in pretty easily and quickly. And yeah, it's as easy as that. If you want to de-sleeve this way, I've never actually done this before, but it's just the opposite of doing the bottom. You're just popping that up with your thumbs and then taking the card that way. So yeah, I hope that was useful. I hope people who have thought about using Perfect Fit now will find that there's no real reason to fear Perfect Fit. I know people have complained about curvature, but I think that has more to do with heat and humidity than anything. I can foresee potentially that these sleeves might grip harder if they're kept in a heated place too long, but I think that goes for any sleeve, honestly, and I think that's more of an issue with heat and humidity rather than the sleeves themselves. Like I said, I've never had an issue. I do live in the New England area in the United States, so we get our fair amount of humidity since we're close to the ocean, heat, sometimes up into the 100 degrees, and I've lived in crappy apartments before and didn't really have air conditioning, so my cards have survived that long. So use your best discretion, But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message, and I hope this little video was useful for you. That's all for now. Thanks so much.